Look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, I really love these one-game wildcard matchups to kick off the postseason. Kind of tough that your season comes down to one game after such a grinding season, but what's better than a winner go home?
Now batting, Ender Inciarte. And we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ender.
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
7-0-7.
The 0-2 once more. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second, the right fielder.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's a .348 batter. He's also taken him deep 4 times. McCutchen is under this one. And that's out number 2. Into the box now, Greg Sonnenstein, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. McCutchen going back. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center as the Braves get on the board first. It's 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Batting fourth, the left fielder.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Hard hit towards center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Way to go.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Gene Segura.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Reined in on to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over.
Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. His past line against Aaron Nola. He brings a big batting average of .370. He's also hit 5 out of the park against him. So keep your eyes on this matchup. This is pulled into right. Harper is there to put it away for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping up to the plate, Josh Donaldson. Here comes the first pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7th.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swing and a looper to left. Here comes Dickerson. A dive, and he brings it in. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
And another foul ball. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Three-two pitch. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
In now, Corey Dickerson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled straight back. Two out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. And the Phillies have their first hit of the ball game.
Boy, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. It remains 1-0. Now to the plate, Tyler Flowers. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Tyler Flowers.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball 1.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
A high fastball is in there. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 9. The pitcher, number 40, Mike Soroka.
Stepping in for the Braves, Mike Soroka. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Down the third baseline, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
Here's Ender Inciarte as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Into the box, Nick Markakis, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. The 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. The 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Dickerson. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, but they're up 1-0. Settling in now, JT Realmuto.
Leading
He'll
up
get us
for the
going in the
Phillies,
home half of inning number
catcher,
3.
JT Realmuto.
Here's the pitch. In there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Another 0-2 home. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
The 1-2 is taken down and in for a ball.
2-2.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Acuña's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Next up would be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Segura.
Standing in now, Jean Segura, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He went down swinging to start the home first. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Ball 2.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuña on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The third baseman, number 16, Cesar Hernandez.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now the 2-0 home. Fouled off. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. One left for Philadelphia. They're down 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Greg Sonnenstein. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball one. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And these two guys have both displayed their power arms so far, with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Down and away, ball one. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
He loses him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Popped him up. Real Muto waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Striding in once again, Ozzie Albies. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. One for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Leading off the inning, Alexi Rossi, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Drilled right back up the middle. Sonnenstein comes up with it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here. The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Just hung in there on that one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Another try at 2-2. Another one sent foul. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped straight up. Albies ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it here 2-0. Now at the plate, Tyler Flowers. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Tyler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Oh, it wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
In now, Mike Soroka. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. A base hit in his first trip. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number one in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Standing in now, Ender Inciarte, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. One-0 count. Here it is. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Flowers at second. Soroka on at first with nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged a bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
Into the box, Nick Markakis, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Nope.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Into the box, Greg Sonnenstein. He's set, and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
A runner on first with 2 away. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Ball even at 2-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. 2 out with the man at first. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Stepping in now, Ronald Acuna. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves will settle for just the 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. Atlanta leads it 3-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
First offering on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's 1-2. Back up to, oh no, that got him. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Hit out towards second. Albies brings it in. There's one. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
So base is empty now after the double play. And now it'll be the catcher, JT Realmuto. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Ladies and gentlemen,
number 40 will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. low for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
I got a ball, one strike.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Real Muto is off at first with 2 away. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in once again, Gene Segura, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. From the stretch, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Phillies leave a couple, still down 3-0. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Jake Arrieta takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Ready. 3.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Here comes the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-2 is a ball below the zone.
I got the count, 2-2.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-1. Oh, that liner drilled the pitcher right on the mound. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Ready for another chance? Ozzie Albies. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So it's a runner at first
now
with 2 men out, and next to bat will be the catcher Tyler Flowers. He's set. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. But they lead it 3-0. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. No hits to this point.
Phillies, the third baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
First offering on its way. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. This is in the air to left field. Acuña's there for it. 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman, Alexi Rossi.
So striding forward now, Alexi Rossi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Too high, 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
And now Bryce Harper, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. over to first. Runner back safely. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
2-1.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Not close. It's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Here he comes on 2-0. That's a strike to throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Rossi at second with 2 down. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Markakis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Phillies strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Brian McCann is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
16, Brian McCann.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
What a nice piece of hitting right there.
Now batting,
didn't try and
right
do too
fielder.
much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
At the plate, Nick Markakis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there 1-0.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
That evens it up 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. Hoskins has it. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Greg Sonnenstein will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are low.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, and you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with the power hitter at the plate. The best thing you could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact.
Please.
Well, so much
Now
for that. He
the
obviously
Phillies.
made a mistake, and
Number
the big
34.
slugger made him pay.
David Robertson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Standing in now, Ronald Acuna, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
That's not an at-bat. He or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
In now, Freddie Freeman. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. McCutchen is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson, batting at an even 400. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
That's inside. 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Slider finds the zone for a strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Ozzie Albies would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 4 runs here in this half inning. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Braves strike for 4, coming courtesy of this grand slam. Get up and stretch. It's the Braves 7 and the Phillies nothing. Anthony Swarzak gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Anthony Swarzak.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Corey Dickerson. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Acuña's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Ready for another shot now. Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one.
Outside, that's the ball.
Bases are empty, one man out. One and one to Andrew McCutchen. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing
Now
mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! JT Realmuto with a solo shot. And they're now on the board, though still well behind. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
And a fastball just misses for ball one. Two out, nobody on. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 7-1. Edobre Ramos comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Andrew Ramos.
In now, Ozzie Albies, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Ozzie Albies.
Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 2-1. High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it. One down. There's a look at the inning-by-inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Digging in now, Tyler Flowers. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. Harper is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Dansby Swanson will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
Dansby Swanson.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. At 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 2-2. Little tardy on that, well wide of first.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
The 2-2 one more time. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Another payoff pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off and he still loses him.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Swanson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit down the line at first. A dive, but it's off his glove. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They're on top 7-1. Luke Jackson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gene Segura. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Jackson, a native Floridian. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Segura turns and goes to second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. A runner at second, nobody out. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And that's the first down.
The batter, the second baseman, Alexi Rossi.
So next to the plate for the Phillies, Alexi Rossi. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Hit in the air to center field. Inciarte's there. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Now batter, the right fielder.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Sir Anthony Dominguez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Greg Sonnenstein will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Hit hard back up the middle, and another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game. Throwing to second. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second.
Now batter.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. McCutchen is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
The first baseman,
ready once again, Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit hard up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Josh Donaldson. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Last chance coming up for the Fighting Phils. It's the Braves.
Leading up for the Phillies, the first baseman,
Mark Melanson takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless.
Number
Here's the
36,
first pitch.
Mark Melanson.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Melanson has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, MLBThe, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And this will be a called strike two, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Philly down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory. So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian.